the voice of truth, the official radio station of the Church of Christ or Iglesianicristo.
Thank you for tuning into INCRadio, Micronesia. I am Sister Arlene Malikton from the local congregation of Guam, and I am your host and producer here in the Satellite Studio. And we have such an awesome topic this evening because all of us actually do need this. So with me, I want to go ahead and introduce who are my crew members this evening, starting with Brother Michael.
Yes, Ate, good evening to you and to our crew members and to everyone that's tuning in. We'd like to thank you once again, and we appreciate that you have set aside your time to watch our satellite studio. And once again, my name is Brother Michael De Jesus, from the locale of Guam, district of Micronesia, here helping out our Ate Arlene once again with our broadcast tonight.
Yes, thank you, Brother Michael. And we want to go ahead and let all our viewers that is tuning into INCRadio Micronesia, if you are listening to us on the ZEM 954 or you're watching us on the YouTube channel, thank you so much for your support. But first of all, I want to mention what is our title of our broadcast this evening. It's all about ways to encourage someone. So everyone, like I said, needs this, and we also want to be able to continue and always be effective encouragers to give encouragement to those who need it the most. So going forward with our broadcast this evening, want to go ahead and let everyone know to please tune into INCRadio Micronesia. We're going to plug in our YouTube chat plug if it's your first time here and viewing us this evening.
Hello, Team Live Chat! We love hearing from you, but we want to know, where are you tuning in from?
Have you heard about our hashtag challenge?
That's right! Don't forget to hashtag your local congregation in the comments down below.
Not only that, hashtag your CFO too.
And at the end of the show, find out who won our hashtag challenge.
Thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the show.
Yes, that is our YouTube chat plug. And those who are tuning into us, please give us your support by hashtagging away your local congregation and also where you're tuning from. So drop down also your organization as well. Now, we want to go ahead and talk about our awesome topic this evening. And you actually want to hear this from such a young person, and we have her finally on INCRadio Micronesia, and we're going to be talking about ways to encourage someone. Other than that, we want to go ahead and introduce Sister Jade. Hello po.
Everyone, my name is Sister Jaden or Jade Pasha from the local congregation of Saipan. So far, I am a CFM and I have only one duty, in which is a CWS choir for the CWS. And my favorite hobbies are reading and playing volleyball.
Thank you, Sister Jade. So yes, that is our one of our youngest guests that is here on INCRadio Micronesia, telling us on how we can encourage each other. So we want to mention Sister Jade. So you are you love to read, but also you play volleyball. Is that correct?
Yes po, ate.
Oh, nice. So we in our district we've been having a Unity games. Have you been playing?
Actually, no po, ate. I haven't been playing because I've only started playing like a few months ago, so I'm just practicing still po.
Of course, definitely. So, we always want to be able to keep ourselves active, and you're such an active person. Such your personality is so fun and so like positive. I love this about you already, and it's great to see what how you're such an avid chatter with us. So everyone that's tuning into INC Radio Micronesia, she is one of like the top avid supporters on in our satellite studio, just chatting away, answering all of our questions. And I want to thank you so much, Sister Jade, that you're finally here with us. Now let's go ahead and talk about our discussion this evening, which is ways to encourage someone. So you are going to school, right? And I wanted to ask you, what are some ways you can encourage each other or one another, like such as your friends, your family, your fellow men, such as your neighbor or anyone close to you? How do you give some encouragement to them?
Thank you po, ate. So, some ways that I use to encourage others is by giving positive advice or feedback whenever they feel discouraged. So, saying simple things like, don't give up or you can do this, can really act as a big encouragement to whoever you're talking to. And I actually tend to do this a lot with my friends, family, and fellow men, since most of them, especially my friends, tell me what they go through that might need some encouragement.
Oh, that's so good. You're such a good person. And I'm assuming when you talk about this, you have lots of people or lots of lots of people who actually go to you for encouragement, because already right then and there, when you are a good and best listener to especially your friends, have you mentioned, you're already giving them such encouraging words. How about to your siblings? How do you do that with your siblings? I know your brother is part of the INC radio team. How do you encourage him?
I do the same actually for ate. I just try to listen to him whenever he tells me whatever is happening to him, especially if it's for his school or for his church, because sometimes we also have our own situations po.
Oh, that is correct. We all have our situations. That's right. And that's good that being when you're encouraging someone, you want to be able to also understand them. And that's a good thing that you show. And you also support that with your brother, which is nice. I'm so happy that you set such good examples, Sister Jade. Thank you so much for that. Now, with what you have mentioned, encouraging words, you can do it, or um, anything like that. Do you also text that like on social media or like on text message to your friends, your family?
Yeah, but I also do that. I think more than even just in person because I also have a lot of social media apps, so I like to text my friends, family, anyone else, and usually that's when they open up to me po.
Awesome, Sister Jade. I like that. As Christians and members of the Church of Christ, we also want to share and be good role models also online. And Sister Jade has mentioned that too, always giving encouraging words to her friends and her loved ones. So thank you so much. When you come to encouraging one another, is there a specific time, or do you think, when do you feel it's important, or when do you feel it's important to give encouragement, or give some sort of words of encouragement to your friends? When is a good time?
So the time I feel that encouragement needs to be shown and or given is when the person who I'm talking to or around with seems to be upset or not acting like themselves when they're usually around me. And also another time I believe that encouragement needs to be shown could also be when they do end up telling me something that they are going through at the moment. Just like what I said earlier. And encouragement can really help make others feel better, even if you don't know it.
I agree, Sister Jade. That's right. When someone comes up to you and they feel so uh not not themselves, or it could be that they're probably frustrated, not necessarily angry, or they're probably frustrated of something, and I think they just need to feel that support. And that being supportive also also giving that non-verbal action and feeling to your friends, your loved ones, goes also a long way, because when they're feeling like that, you want to be able to give those encouragement, be the listening ear, help them go through it, even such a young age. I'm sure that even with your parents, right, Sister Jade, if you ever feel like, oh, mom or dad is probably not having a good day, like they look so tired, you know you know being already a cheerful child or a cheerful person, you can always brighten up their day, which already is like, okay, that's how you are. You already have that personality. Now, want to go ahead and ask Brother Michael on this one too, because Brother Michael is also my co-host this evening. Brother Michael, when do you feel encouragement needs to be shown or given? Just to give an idea, a little bit more of an idea of how you give encouragement.
Let's see. So when's a good time? I would agree on what Sister Jade had mentioned. A good time is when you feel that someone is down or they're not themselves. They
Mm-hmm.
might be going through some sort of problem or trial. Those are actual good times. But that's just another aspect. There's also other ways. Let's say in a more positive way, where they're trying to reach a goal. So you can also encourage them to, know, um, do more and like more like above and beyond in reaching their goals. That way, you're also making yourself a good role model, and like what we've been taught in the worship services, right? Like being a good role model can make you shine in this world, and people will notice. And the more they notice, the more they'll question, oh, like how come you're this kind of person, you're not like other people now that they have these negative emotions, and they're surrounded with all this negativity. So they question that, and so they'll notice, and then you'll eventually say that you are a member of the Church of Christ, right? And you are doing your best to encourage one another and support each other and stuff like that.
Yes, thank you, Brother Michael. I agree what you have mentioned on that. That even in the good times, you want to be able to give encouragement, especially if it comes to getting something done, right? Like if there's a goal, if there's a project, not only in the bad times, but also in the good times, giving those encouraging words. We can do it. We're almost there, and everything's also going so good. Encouragement also goes a long way to give that endurance, to give that sustenance all the way through to complete something. So thank you, Brother Michael, on that one. You know, Encouragement does go both ways. When someone is not having a good day or a good time, or and also when it comes to for those that need to just see that their efforts are not wasted or not being noticed. We notice many everyone's efforts whenever they're trying to do what they need to do to get done. So thank you so much, Brother Michael, on that one. Now we want to go ahead and mention to Sister Jade, because Sister Jade is here in our as our guest this evening. Now, why do you feel, Sister Jade, it's very important, or why do you feel that encouraging one another is important?
Thank you po once more, Ate Arlene. So the reason why I feel that encouraging one another is important is because it could really benefit the one you're encouraging, since once more you don't know what they are going through or how long they've been going through that specific problem or hardship. Encouraging one another is also really important because it is like a duty in the brotherhood of our church. We should be with one another and always be there for each other so that in the end, our Almighty God will be the one helping us, and most especially so that we can continue to have that encouragement to serve and worship Him.
Agree. Such a young person and already so much to say. Thank you so much, Sister Jade. You're right. It's important, and we want to be able to uh, also advise or give that push, so then that way we have the strength, we have the endurance to to go forward with life, but not only like in our life in general, but also what we have to do, such as your offices. You talk so well when it comes to that. We want to be able to always serve our almighty God, right? We want to be able to even do it with a happy heart, not with a sad heart, but also with a happy heart. And knowing that when if we ever do not get those encouragement words from our friends, our loved ones, do always remember that God is always there. You can always turn to Him to find encouragement. Always be prayerful, just like how you said, Sister Jay. Thank you. um on and in anything that you do, just always mention that to God. Whatever struggles you're that's happening, those will already be the step to be encouraged to go forward in life. So thank you, Sister Jade, my super avid and most supportive person on INC Radio Micronesia, always giving your support. We finally had you here as a guest. So thank you so much, Sister Jade, for your time. And I want to thank you again to your brother, because he also helped you with this broadcast as well. So thank you again for your time. And we want to go ahead and reach out and see what is happening on the YouTube chat. So we're gonna go ahead and ask Sister Avi. Sister Avi, are you there? Let's go ahead and read some comments.
Hello, brethren, tuning in to INC Radio Micronesia. I'm Sister Avian, or Sister Avi for short, one of your YouTube engagers here tonight for our broadcast. And there are quite a few, or actually a lot of brethren who have been participating tonight. So thank you so much, both, for participating and commenting and giving support to Sister Jade, who is our lovely guest tonight. And so happy to see you, Sister Jade. And so, our very first um, YouTube engagers that we have here is Brother Roger Villegas. He's responding to Brother Matt Pasha, who says, "Can't wait for tonight's broadcast." And him and Brother Matt and Sister Randy have been helping me along in the YouTube live chat, greeting all the brethren and talking to them. So thank you so much for my YouTube engagers over there. Um, I see Sister Anley Ernie. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. She says, "Good evening po to everyone. Hashtag Saipan." There are also Sister Didis Pasha. She said, "Happy viewing to our relatives watching in locale of Bayugo, district of Bulacan South, Carpio and Hernandez family. Hashtag Saipan, hashtag Buklod." And Ka Erin Villegas saying, "Hello po to the district of Micronesia. Have a good show tonight. Hashtag Garapan, hashtag Tinian, and hashtag Buklod." And there is also Sister Liza Bautista says hi from the local of Tinian district of Micronesia. And there's also Brother Mario Oka once again saying, "Good evening here in the Philippines and enjoy watching. Greetings from the local of Brixtonville district of Caloocan North." Thank you for tuning in po. And we have a CWS member here, Sister Bree Dizon, saying, "Good evening po, hashtag Saipan, hashtag CWS." Glad to see that there is also CWS here listening to our broadcast tonight. There is also Leonardo Cristobal Sr. saying, "Good evening po to all the brethren from the local of oh, from the local congregation of San Jose." And there are also some advanced birthday greetings. One is for Sister Rosa Loyola. Her birthday is tomorrow po. And for our lovely INC radio producer, Sister Arlene. Her birthday is next week. So be sure to tune in next week broadcast. It is gonna be her birthday. Happy advanced birthday to both of them. There is also Ka Roger Villegas. He's saying, "Hi, Sister Jade. Our sister is very talented, but she has a big part in the cinema film Without You. I'm very excited to see and to hear all the parts that go into the INC film Without You from our Saipan crew." There is also Sister Eileen Krilansha from hashtag Jigo, hashtag Korapalao, and hashtag Buklod. And I think, oh, there are some brethren who have been participating in our YouTube engagement question, which was, what is one thing you would like people to encourage more? And Brother Matt, one of our YouTube engagers, he has responded to at the Randy who posted the question. He says, I want people to encourage more about how being genuine and true to who you are is what I feel is essential to remember. But I agree, which is because there is only one you and no one can replace that. And so I agree, Bo. And Brother Jan RY, he says, personally, I believe that more kindness should be encouraged since even little acts can have profound impact on someone's day. Kindness is contagious and contributes to a happier and more fun life. And everybody is agreeing with Brother Jan there in the comments. And Ka Roger Villegas, he says, Brother Eduardo V. Manalo, our executive minister, told us to never surrender. Words of encouragement I will always hold on to, po, which is a great reminder. Yes, po. And those are the only. Oh, no, no, no. I see one more. I see one more. Sister Randy says, I'd like to see people encourage more resilience. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from adversity, stress, or challenges. And that is all the comments that I see so far. Thank you, po.
Thank you, Sister Amy. There's so many good comments. Thank you so much. And I also want to mention thank you for the advanced birthday greetings. Definitely. Oh, you guys are so sweet to me. Thank you. Um, Regarding those comments, Brother Matt, Sister Randy, giving those comments there, definitely kindness uh, needs to really go a long way. We need to continue to always be kind to one another, and also be able to practice that all the time because you just never know when someone's having a bad day, right? Or it's just someone's just possibly in the verge of like having a bad day and they just need that push, those words, those nice words to hear. And again, what Sister Randy said, resilience definitely needs to be practiced more and also encouraged more because, we definitely need that when it comes to our life, our daily life. And so, thank you again, our most supportive and most active sister here, Sister Jade, as our guest. So thank you again. I'm going to go ahead and go forward with our next segments here in this broadcast. So take it away, Brother Michael, when you are ready.
Yes, yes. And we'd also like to share with you what has been happening in our district with our safe activities. And with the help of our Clear Tech, he'll play that bumper for us.
CFO in action.
All right. So last Sunday, this past Sunday, August 25th, was the launch of our Unity Games. And this happened on the island of Guam and also on the island of Saipan, in which there were plenty of sports that were conducted. Some are basketball, men's basketball, volleyball for the women's as well. Um, we also had chess, we had checkers, and all of these were competing with brethren from different locales surrounding our island. So, congratulations to those who have won the first rounds of our Unity Games. And it will continue on once we get to the next segment, which is the Micronesia's lineup. But first, we also like to mention what also transpired on Sunday, on August 25th, was the In Cinema Awards. So this was this was in the island of Saipan where it got hosted, and we want to read to you the nominations of our district. So number one is the best director, which is our sister Anne Dinogan. Second is the best editor, our sister Faye Dinogan as well. Our best cinematographer, as same as well with sister Faye. Best scriptwriter, sister Anne. Best child actress, sister Goldie Ferrer, and the best original composition song, we have our very own sister Britt Ashley Malbanan, or Sister Bam Bam. And we want to announce what our district has won, and it is the best original composition song, Without You. So
Woohoo!
congratulations
Yay!
to our district
Congratulations.
for this award in our In Cinema Awards. Thank you again for the island of Saipan for carrying out this great and noble task for our district, and much blessings to all of you there. And to also share with you what we've had in our district is, and we were part of the worldwide showing of the subsea film that's titled as Haligi. Now, we had showing this also on the island of Saipan and here on the island of Guam, where all the locales gathered in one venue to which we've watched intently with this film. And everyone, from what you guys experienced earlier, this was just earlier today, so everyone was shedding some tears, laughing, and all of those good emotions. So we'd like to congratulate the cast and crew for this film showing, and it was an amazing film. For our church. And next as well is for our Micronesia lineup. Again, we'd like to share with you the Unity Games. It will continue on, but this will be resumed on September 8th. So please stand by, please wait, have a good rest for that, and we'll see each other there for the next weekend's Unity Games. Okay, and moving on with our broadcast, we'd also like to announce the local hashtag winner, and our Kuya Tech will help us out with the okay. And we'd like to congratulate local hashtag winner from the island of Guam. All right. Thank you so much for all of your participation. And we'd also like to share with you the most supportive, which is Sister Eileen Crelentia. Thank you so much, Sister Eileen, for supporting our weekly broadcast. And we'd like to give you the most supportive from last week as well. And next in our lineup, we'd like to ask at Arlene to invite us on our next broadcast.
Yes, absolutely. We want to invite everyone, same time, 10 o'clock on Saturday for our next broadcast. We're going to be talking about gratitude. So please join us on that next weekend's broadcast as well. And we want to mention all of our thank yous and greetings to all the important individuals in our lives. So let's go ahead, Brother Michael, and take it away.
Yes, we'd like to continue to thank our beloved Executive Minister, Brother Eduardo Vimanalo. Thank you so much po for always supporting us, as well as to our Subsea President, CEO, and CFO Coordinator, Brother Angelo Aranio Manalo. Thank you so much po. And to our District Minister, Brother Joven Cepilio Jr., to our Assistant District Minister, Brother Julius Malabanan, also to our CFO Overseer, Brother Daniel Jeffrey Munar, and as well as to our District Multimedia Advisor, Brother Roger Villegas Jr.
We would also like to thank our crew members here on INCRadio, starting from Saipan, Sister Bam Bam, Sister Jillian, Sister Quinn, and Brother Husky, Brother RY, Brother Matt, and Brother Judah. Also here on Guam, Sister Arlene, Sister Faye, Sister Anne, and Sister Randy, Brother Randy, and Brother Michael, and Brother Sean. Thank you for all of your help to making this broadcast.
Thank you, Sister Avi. And lastly, we want to always thank our most supportive person here in our satellite studio, our executive producer, Brother Emmanuel or Kuya Manly Andaya. Thank you so much for always your guidance, your help here in our studio. And we want to mention good night to Micronesia, but also good morning to our next satellite studio that is coming up next. That is Washington, D.C. So have a good evening, everyone, and good morning to Washington, D.C. We'll see you next week. Thank you. Let's wait. Thank you, Kuya Tag.